passing by, surrounded by all those butterflies. Suddenly they flew right in my heart. Must have looked like a living piece of art. From that moment I knew that it would be you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build, and this time I am creating a mid-century modern family house in StangerVille. So I'm creating this for my Let's Build StangerVille series. Yes, I am doing a lot of series lately, but I really want to finish an entire world and redo all of the world. So I'm working on Granite Falls as we speak. I already did one lot for this build. I will link that video here up in the screen. I did the other 30 by 40, also mid-century modern. So this entire world is gonna be a bit focused on mid-century modern. I don't really like that gothic kind of Victorian style that you've gotten with the original houses. It's not really my style. But I really felt that mid-century modern just looked really great in this world. So yeah, gonna go with a mid-century modern vibe for this world. And I went with another family home because this is such a large lot. It's a 30 by 40. It's gonna be a 3-bedroom home, living, kitchen, 1 bathroom, and then a garage. So lots of space for a family. And also outdoor there is a swimming pool. I mean, we are in StangerVille. This is more of a desert kind of environment, so I think a swimming pool is definitely a must to have when you're living here. And also the landscaping. I love doing more of a desert vibe landscaping. Like you all know, I redid the entire Oasis Springs. I will link up the world overview here up in the screen if you haven't seen that. But it's a similar kind of vibe as StangerVille, although I think StangerVille is a bit hotter just looking at the surrounding, but it's so much fun. So I'm focusing on the front yard right now. I'm making a little pathway leading up to the front door. So for this build I make everything on a single level, so this is not a 2-story build, just a single level build, and I find single levels really fun to play with. If everything is on one level, you don't need to go up and down with your view. You can see what every sim is doing in one look, which I think is really nice. So that is definitely a plus if you want to download this house from the gallery and play with it. So if you want to play with it, by the way, you can download it under my origin, LoveSimplySim, and I will also I will also be providing you all with a link in the description, like I always do. So if you have a trouble with finding my house, because I do find that the gallery glitches a little bit. Sometimes the search function doesn't really show me the things that I want to, so I always try to provide a link in the description so that you can just click on that and then add it to your game through there. So yeah, what am I doing here? I added in a kind of a tin looking rooftop. Is it called tin? I don't know. It's tin in Dutch, but yeah, like a tin roof. I just thought that looked really nice. Or a metal roof. Yeah. A metal or looking roof, a black one. I think that looks really nice. I'm also using the sliding doors from Sulani or Island Living. I'm hoping that we're getting more sliding doors in the future with upcoming packs. I would love a second wall height sliding door, because this one is only for the smallest wall height, although I am using it for the middle wall height. I think it looks fine because I also make the windows next to it on the smallest wall height, so you don't really notice that it doesn't really belongs on this wall height, so that is nice. And so here adding in some windows on the side so that the bedroom there also has some natural lights flowing in. And I love the backyard space. We definitely have enough backyard space to work with for a family, so I added in a swimming pool. There will be a sunbathing area. I also add in a bar, very important for your Sims, and there will be a play area at the front and at the back of the house, so very much centered for your family gameplay, which I think is very important because all my Sims always have children. At this point, I'm actually living in this house with my Sim self family. I have a save file that I play with my Sim self, and we play test all of the houses that I built. So currently, we are living in this one, and I find it really fun, especially with the cats, because it's only one story. I can really just see what they're doing, and they love sleeping in the master bedroom with my Sim. I added in a pet bed right there, and Kitty loves sleeping there, so it's really fun to play with this household and with pets. So yes, I do cater to pets for this build, for cats and dogs. So you can choose. So if you want like a little Coco like I have in your game, so Coco's a Pomeranian, you can have that, or a large dog, although I do find that the garden is a bit small for a large dog. There isn't that much grass there, but you can walk your dog. There's enough places for you to walk your dog here. There are really nice walkways, so you can do that. But I prefer smaller dogs and cats. To be fair. So here just raising up the terrain a little bit so that it flows a little bit more evenly and that it really looks like you can drive right up into the driveway. So what I love about the garage that I created here is that we have a see-through garage doors. So I actually added in a car in there, and you can see the car from the front when you have your walls up, which I think is amazing. It looks so realistic and fun, so definitely loving the garage that I created. Probably gonna do more see-through garage doors in the future. They look really nice, especially in the modern builds. So here adding in the living room, I went with a sunken living room and a more higher up dining and kitchen area. It felt really mid-century modern to me, and that time period when these houses were really popular. They loved doing split levels and working with different levels and pony walls and such. Not using any real pony walls in the house. I have one at the front of the house before you enter, but I just really thought that a split level would be perfect for this build. And I think split leveling in modern builds like now that we're living still is really relevant. Not everyone loves that. Some people like a very flat surface kind of, living, dining, kitchen all open and very together looking. I still love split leveling, and if I had a house that was as large as this one, my house that I'm living on right now is like half this house, but I would have gone for split leveling as well if I had the money. Just a sunken area where I have my my living room with my television, maybe adding a fireplace or something like that, is something that I would have loved to have in this house. So yeah, I think split leveling is still very modern in my opinion, but there are people that find it very old-fashioned. So here working with the kitchen, I'm combining oh my gosh, what's this called again? The Solani kitchen counters, island living counters, I'm combining it with base game and with cool kitchen. I just thought, let's do something different. And I think it looks very modern, but still contemporary looking. So that is really nice. And then here, just trying to figure out, do I want bookcases or not? I'm gonna go with the fitness stuff bookcase. Just fit it in really nicely there. The color palette goes with the color palette of the Get Famous items that I'm using, and I'm really combining Get Famous with Bowling Alley and with the fitness pack, and some cats and dogs items as well. I think they all go together really nicely. So yes, I am using a whole lot of packs for this build. Again, me and pack restriction is not really a thing, although I do try sometimes, and sometimes I succeed and sometimes I fail. In this build, I kind of feel I use almost every pack. I even use the my first stuff pet items, and I try to steer away usually from that pack because I do know a lot of you all don't really like it, although I love the pack a lot. So here, creating a sandbox for my Sims, adding in a jungle gym, a slide for the toddler. So yes, the toddler stuff pack is also in here, fencing it off a little bit so that it feels separated from the garden, so that the kids really have their own little nook where they can play. And I love this section right here. So it's a little bit raised up again, kind of split leveling, and that is the sunbathing area. That's actually the area that my Sim self loves to just go sunbathing. She did forget to put in some sunscreen, so she's kind of looking burned right now, but it's so much fun. And then my husband in The Sims really loves the outdoor bar area. He's just mixing drinks the entire time. He's also focusing on his mixology career, so that's also probably the reason. But yeah, the bar is definitely a must for me. And then here, adding in a little bit more landscaping. It looked a bit empty in that little corner right there. I'm also adding in a tiny pathway just so that it leads up and connects the entire back garden. It feels connected with the little pathway. And then here, a little breakfast nook outside because we are in StangerVille. Weather usually is very good here in this world. So an outdoor dining area definitely was a must for me. And then here, just doing some more landscaping, adding in some greenery and trying to make everything look nice. So starting with the master bedroom right here. So the master bedroom is way at the back of the house. It's also the largest bedroom. There's a wardrobe area right here using the Get Famous wardrobe. I really love that wardrobe. I love the concept. I don't really love the colors that they provided with that wardrobe. I wish there was just a plain white one, a plain black one, and maybe a plain wooden tone option. So like a darker, a middle, and a lighter wooden tone option would have been perfect for those wardrobes. So I do hope that maybe we will get more open wardrobes in the game, just because it feels more realistic when I create walk-in wardrobes, and I have a lot of walk-in wardrobes in my game. Usually I go with the Get Together one with the sliding door because those are more modern and contemporary, and the ones from Get Famous are definitely more like vintage glamour to me, which is really nice. I love the vintage glamour style, but not really in all my builds. But for the mid-century modern style, I do pair it, and I think it looks really nice. It's definitely not bothering me that it's a different time period than the mid-century modern that we're using. So yeah, here doing some lighting. I do have skylights up where the dining area is right here. So later on off camera, I do center these two lights a little bit better so that it doesn't look like they're hanging off glass ceilings. I try to really place them either on the seams of the glass ceilings or on the ceiling itself. So when you go into live mode and you are snapping photos, like I usually do when I do a gameplay, you don't see like floating lights, which is really nice. So here adding in a rug for just some color and defining the area space right there, that is a dining space. And then here adding in the bathroom. So there's only one bathroom in this build, but it's a fairly sized bathroom. So it has a shower and bathtub in one area. There's a large vanity area right here. There's a toilet, and I even add in a laundry section. This is a very decent sized bathroom, and I felt that one bathroom was sufficient at this point because there are only 3 bedrooms, probably up to 4 or 5 Sims are gonna live here. So yeah, I think one bathroom, it was fine. If you feel like you need more toilets, you can definitely maybe add in another area here in the hallway and just have just a single toilet right there for your Sims to separately pee or something like that. So here creating the teen bedroom. The teen bedroom, I cater for a teen that is going to university. It's a Brightchester student. As you can see, I'm gonna go with the Brightchester colors. You will see that a little bit later. So I'm using the green and the yellows, and it looks really nice. I love that I can cater to a university sim, and this sim is actually it's wanting to be a veterinarian when he grows up. So that's why there are vet posters everywhere. It's just a really nice teen or a teen bedroom. So this teen wants to go to veterinarian school when he grows up and goes to college. At this point, this teen is still going to normal school. How do you call it? Middle school? I don't know. Anyway, it's still going to the normal school, and then later he or she is gonna probably go to university in Brightchester. So yeah, loving the color palette. I'm using lots of items from the university pack, and yeah, I just really like how this one is looking. So after this room, we only need to do the 3rd bedroom, and that is gonna be the nursery. I just love adding in nurseries for my Sims. So this nursery has a crib. I think that crib came with the Realm of Magic pack. It's just a really nice looking crib. I love the it looks just really romantic, and it has these curtains on the side, so nice. And then I also added in a toddler bed, a toddler potty. There's a dresser and also a bookcase. So everything that your toddler would ever need is in this bedroom. I think I even add in some playthings, although I'm not sure. No, I forgot the toys, but there is a toy chest right there. So your toddler can grab toys from there. And then for the hallway right here, I do add in some laundry baskets, also a little seating area right there because we have a little bit space there. And I love having a tiny seating area in the hallway. I mean, would I ever sit in my hallway? No. Who sits in their hallway? Maybe for like tying my shoes or taking them off and on again, but I would never sit in my hallway. But it's nice that there is a little seating bench. My Sadie does sit in the hallway when she does her shoes and such. I have a little bench here in my hallway in real life, so it is very realistic to me. It's a tiny bench that I bought in IKEA. Everything is from IKEA here, but yeah, a tiny bench that I bought in IKEA, and I actually added in all kind of fluffy pillows onto the bench, and it looks really nice, aesthetically really pleasing. So here we're doing the final room, and it is the garage. So I added in the car, like I said. There's a woodworking bench. There's also a bicycle for cycling. There's some bowling memorabilia on the wall because bowling feels really, from that area, from mid-century modern area. I added in some how do you call these things? some things for working in the garden, although definitely not functional. And then here, me doing all the outside lighting. So that's it, you all. We're at the end of the video. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed this mid-century modern family home that I created for you all for StrangerVille. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the build. And of course, if you liked the build, don't forget to leave your like. So important to let me grow the channel. I'm really trying to grow it again and work on that. And also, if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you're liking it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you are having an awesome day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.